Party people in the place to be, my name is DJ Cassidy, and you are watching The Release. I first conceived of Pass the Mic early in the pandemic. I believe it was April 2020. I was FaceTiming with my friend and mentor, Verdine White of Earth, Wind & Fire. And while we were FaceTiming, the prolific Earth, Wind & Fire song, That's the Way of the World, came on my speakers. And Verdine began to sing along, casually, like nothing. Hearts of fire, create love, desire. And I got a chill down my spine, not only because the song is chilling on a normal day, but because here I was during this crazy time in the world, on a phone call with my musical hero, and he was singing along to his iconic song. And I said, how fortunate am I to have relationships with so many of my musical heroes and experience their music in this personal way. And I asked myself right then, I said, is there a way I could figure out how to give people around the world the feeling that I have right now of connecting with their musical heroes more intimately than ever before? And I immediately envisioned Pass the Mic. I envisioned myself in my living room with the lights down low, with the fireplace lit, dropping iconic hip hop and R&B records. But I would bring on the legendary artist who sang those iconic records to sing along. And here we are, a year and a half later, about to premiere the 9th installment of Pass the Mic. I never in my wildest imagination anticipated such an overwhelming emotional response to Pass the Mic. After I premiered Volume 1 in July 2020, I was blown away by the comments I was reading online, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. I was getting emails from people in every corner of the globe, not only saying, yo, this was dope, or oh my God, this was amazing, but that they cried watching this show, that it ignited a light in them, that it made them smile, that it made them cry, happy tears. And I knew I was onto something. I knew I had stumbled upon something special, and I knew I had to continue, and I immediately went into producing Volume 2. I would have never conceived of Pass the Mic had I not been home alone during the pandemic, FaceTiming one of my musical heroes to check in on him. Pass the Mic is 100% a product of a unique time in the world, in which people were being more creative than usual, in which people were thinking outside of the box. I've been listening to and loving reggae and dancehall music since I was a little kid, growing up in New York City, listening to Hot 97, idolizing DJs like Funkmaster Flex. Dancehall was a part of hip-hop culture. If you were a hip-hop DJ, you played dancehall music. Dancehall stars were hip-hop stars. So when I was going shopping for vinyl on weekend, it was only fitting that I produce an entire edition of Pass the Mic dedicated to reggae. We're gonna sing. Oh! Party people singing now. I think the first reggae artist that I idolized was Supercat. I remember listening to that Don Dada CD over and over and over in my dad's car and my boombox at home. It was on heavy rotation. Supercat was definitely the first reggae artist that I was infatuated with. I later grew into the music of Maxi Priest. When I filmed Maxi for this edition of Pass the Mic, I told him something that was very important to me for him to know, which is not a day goes by in my life without playing Maxi's music. Maxi Priest is definitely part of the soundtrack to my life. His music exudes a special spirit, soul, and emotion like no other, and his fusion of reggae and R&B is truly special, which is why it was so important for me to have him on this installment of Pass the Mic. Well, sky's the limit when it comes to Pass the Mic. I recently debuted Pass the Mic live in Miami with a secret surprise show where I brought out Ja Rule, Lil' Kim, Mace, and even El DeBarge to close the show with Rhythm of the Night. And it really was a beautiful foreshadowing of what's to come for Pass the Mic in 2022 and beyond. I will be taking Pass the Mic live on the road, and I truly hope to incorporate some of the reggae artists that were on this installment on the live editions of Pass the Mic. I'm always surprised and blown away by the response I get from viewers. As I mentioned earlier, I never in my wildest dreams thought that Pass the Mic would receive such an overwhelming emotional response. And when I set out to produce the reggae edition of Pass the Mic, my only real dream was that the reggae community in Jamaica would love what I had put together. And I'm so honored that they did, and I look forward to many, many more occasions to celebrate reggae music and culture.